Hey guys, Jake here, and I'm gonna explain you the 5 key endgame strategies that I would do if I was in the endgame. Despite having 11 credit cards, I still consider myself in the mid-game, but I'm getting ready to be in the endgame soon, so let's get into the first one. And that is deciding which keeper cards we're actually gonna keep. A keeper card is a card that you can keep because the value beats the annual fee and it's worth it. We need to explain what the endgame is and how we're gonna apply these strategies in this video. So I like to think of the early and mid-game phases as your growing phases, while the late game is your optimizing and exit strategy. Some of you may have opened cards like the World of Hyatt Business card or maybe like the IHG Premier card, and now you're not really sure you're able to use the whole entire value on those cards. I'm not saying these specific cards are negative ROI, but we're gonna figure out which ones are, and you're gonna do it for your strategy. So to calculate year 2 ROI value, you're gonna take all the value you earn from year 2 of having the credit card and then just subtract that annual fee. That way you'll see if there's actually a positive ROI of keeping the card. The most important part is that you use all of the points and miles inside of that credit card, because if you're gonna downgrade it to another credit card, you're gonna be fine. But if you're gonna cancel the credit card and the whole account, you might actually lose all the points in that account. I personally don't necessarily care about keeping my cards open since they'll be on my credit report for 10 years. This would make sense if you're not really spending on the card to actually use those multipliers, and there's no like free night certificate to offset the value or any other credits. I personally plan on testing multiple hotel credit cards so I can find out which one's the best. And I like to have a downgrade path or some sort of other exit strategy for these cards, since I don't know if I'm gonna be getting value year 2. But there are 2 strategies that I have in this video. One of them is a great way to use leftover miles, and this is specifically with membership rewards points, and that is the Platinum Charles Schwab card. You can get a 1.1 cent per point value on the Amex Gold Charles Schwab card, which is an excellent way to redeem for cash back. Or if you want to use membership rewards points for travel, let's say you have a ton of extra points, then you can also do that as well. I mean, for you membership rewards points lovers, it might not even make sense to ever cancel an Amex card or even get rid of membership rewards points. Some of you in the endgame may have traveled enough, used hundreds of thousands of points or even millions, and it's just time to cash it in. So that is where the Charles Schwab card comes into play. As you might already know, you can redeem for 1.1 cent per point into your Schwab investment account, which is such a great way to utilize extra points. That way, instead of losing value to inflation and airline and hotel devaluations, you're gonna be investing those points, and they're not gonna be points anymore, it's gonna be real cash. In my strategy, I'm definitely gonna be adding the Charles Schwab card later in my future because of this 1.1 cent per point redemption. It's such an excellent way to get points. The only difference between the Schwab Platinum and the regular Platinum is that there might be a different sign-up bonus structure. I'm not sure about that, but everything else should be the same, so I don't see why not. Let me know in the comments below for you Schwab Platinum enthusiasts. I'm just trying to learn it all here. There's no reason to keep extra points laying around just for the flex value, since I'm not gonna lie, bro, they're just gonna devaluate and you're gonna lose money. The only downside to this strategy is that the annual fee is $695, but I think that's gonna be worth it, even if I only use half of the credits of the Amex Platinum card. Using the coupon book benefits is annoying, but just know, I believe you can cancel this card after 13 months of having it without tarnishing your relationship with Amex. So if you do need an exit strategy for your membership rewards points and you're done traveling, you could just get this card, keep it open for a year, pay that annual fee, and you might actually get a refunded annual fee or another retention offer if you try to close it. But if you're trying to get rid of your Amex points, I don't know if that's gonna help. I mean, for most of us, we don't really wanna stop traveling. So let's just get into our travel strategy here, as we have lots of good ideas to come up with. So what we're gonna be doing here is get 9 sign-up bonuses. That's right, 9. But it's gonna be a little interesting because we're gonna be using 3 cards. There's the 0 annual fee Hilton Honors card, the Hilton Honors Aspire $450 annual fee, and the Hilton Honors Surpass. So step 1 is to open the Hilton Honors Aspire card and then wait 5 days and then open the Hilton Honors Surpass card. After 90 days from opening the first card, we're gonna open the Hilton Honors $0 annual fee card. Now that you'll have 3 sign-up bonuses, we're gonna hit all the sign-up bonus spending requirements to get all the sign-up bonuses. So that's like 70K on the free one, 130K on the medium tier one, and then like 170K on the elevated one. That's $450. I know this is kind of confusing. There's a lot of cards to do here. It's an advanced strategy. Hit all of those sign-up bonuses and then wait 365 days from the original opening of that first Hilton Aspire card, and let the annual fee post in your statement. Then you can downgrade the card by calling Amex after you see the annual fee post. It's important to do that. And just say, hey, I want to downgrade the card to the regular $0 annual fee Hilton Honors card. Do the same for the Hilton Surpass card, and now you'll have 3 Hilton Honors 0 annual fee cards. Just make sure you wait for that statement to post the annual fee. You'll get all of that refunded. It's important because Amex does not like when you cancel before the annual fee hits. You know, they want to make sure that you're not just turning the cards. So they might put you in pop-up jail next time you try something, or they might actually take all of your points away. Also, don't raise any extra red flags. If you're gonna do this strategy, call them on separate phone calls, just so they're not like, yo, why are you trying to downgrade 3 cards at once or 2 cards at once? That's kind of weird. Okay, so step 3 is to upgrade all of your 0 annual fee Hilton Honors cards to Hilton Honors Surpass cards. You're gonna get an upgrade offer from Amex, and that way you can get the sign-up bonus for all 3 of those cards for their Surpass card now, which could be worth 100 to 150K points each. And as soon as you hit the sign-up bonus for all those cards, I know it's a lot of spending, but this is an advanced strategy, you're gonna go ahead and open up the $450 annual fee card by upgrading it from one of the Surpass cards. You don't have to wait to do this. As soon as you get that sign-up bonus on any of the Surpass cards, you can upgrade. So for step 4, you're gonna have 3 Hilton Aspire credit cards now after upgrading from the Hilton Surpass cards. So now all you gotta do is just hit the 3 sign-up bonuses on all 3 of your Hilton Aspire cards, which will get you 170K points each. This entire strategy will get you 9 sign-up bonuses and yield you over 1 million Hilton points, or even like 1.5 million Hilton points. Keep in mind, this is all for educational purposes only, and I do wanna try this out. Let me know if any of you guys have done this. It's very interesting, and I'm so curious to know. Some of the key rules of the strategy is that you must have 0 cards open in the last 5 days and no more than 2 within a 90-day period. So that's why earlier when we were setting it all up, we waited 5 days and then we waited 90 days for the second card. Also, if you have a lot of Amex cards already, you can only have like 5 to 6 Amex cards. I mean, your mileage can vary here, but the good thing is that charge cards don't count, so the Amex Platinum and Amex Gold do not count for this. Your specific rules for this is that you must be able to put $24,000 on all of these sign-up bonuses. It's quite a lot, all at once, kind of. Another thing that can happen here is that you're waiting for that upgrade bonus from Amex and they just never reach out for some reason. Let's say you have the $0 annual fee card and you're waiting to upgrade to one of the Surpass cards, and for some reason Amex is just not reaching out with that upgrade offer. What you gotta do here is just wait. Since it's a 0 annual fee card, there's no really risk in just waiting. They should reach out to you and you should be able to upgrade. If it happens with the Surpass card, that's kind of different because that one has an annual fee. And if you're waiting to upgrade the Surpass card and they're not reaching out, there are some strategies we can do here. So besides just giving up early and giving up this entire process, you can try to go for an annual free night. You have to spend $15,000, which is kind of a lot, but if you're already spending a lot on there, it should be fine. It's just a little difficult to do. I mean, I think if they see you spending a lot on one of these cards and they're not giving you an upgrade offer, they should be giving you an upgrade offer sooner rather than later. If the fee passes again and it's been like a year, just downgrade back to an Hilton Honors card and try again. This could be a good exit strategy if you don't want to pay all those annual fees. But the good thing is that if you do cancel an annual fee card right after it posts, it's only gonna be prorated for however long you kept it open into the next year, and they're gonna refund you anyway for all of that. So I would highly recommend watching a few videos online or even checking the comments below. I'm sure there's gonna be some people who may have tried this or have been looking into it, and they're probably gonna know a little more than me. Even though I am a credit card YouTuber, I'm still in my mid-game, guys, and I haven't even done this strategy yet. Now, if you wanna learn more about hotels, I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe, but we're gonna go for number 4, which is hotel status. So guys, there's lots of benefits to gaining hotel status that I'm gonna explain right now. You can use this Hilton Trifecta card setup to get Hilton Honors Elite status, which gives you a lot of benefits. The best part is that you're gonna get an elevated earning rate, especially if you have the highest Hilton status. Each status boosts your earning rate as you gain a higher status, but to get the highest status, you don't really need to spend 60 nights at a hotel. All you need is the Hilton Honors Aspire. Like I said, I'm gonna try out this strategy here, and even way in my late game, I might get the Hilton Honors Aspire just so I can try out having a status with these hotel chains. While I do intend on completing this strategy, I'm not gonna lie guys, I think I'm still Team Hyatt for now while I'm in my mid game, but I might switch over to Team Hilton later on. Hyatt's elite status includes guests of honor, free parking, and some delicious breakfast. I think that's probably the best one. So you could get this with Hyatt Globalist status. That's their highest one. I would highly recommend comparing the Hilton Elite status and the World of Hyatt Globalist status, so you can find out which one works the best for you. Once you commit to one, you're just gonna get those best perks and benefits. But for the end game, you really gotta push the needle for one specific loyalist program so you can get all the perks and benefits of that. See, I'm not married, but some of you are. So if you don't wanna stop, I got another step for you here, and that is find a player 2 and do it all over again. So the last endgame activity that we're gonna be talking about today is getting your player 2 involved and honestly just starting all over again. It could be really nice to encourage your player 2 to get like the chase trifecta or some other beginner entry level setup. That way you guys can continue earning points and you don't have to necessarily do anything complicated on your side. Of course, if they're already interested, that's great. And if they're not super interested, I wouldn't recommend forcing anybody to do anything. But if they're so down to like travel and do some stuff, then why not? Both of you two can continue to earn points, get free nights at hotels, free flights, and just generate so many points and have an exceptional time traveling together. And if you don't have a player 2, I totally get it. You know, we're all going through this talking about like we all have player 2s, but for those of you who don't, just keep on going. I got you guys. You know what? We're gonna be all right. It'll work out. But I'm not gonna lie, I just got my girlfriend on the Chase Sapphire Preferred, so I gotta say I do have a player 2. And we've been working on all of the Chase Trifecta benefits and rewards. She signed up for the Freedom Flex just before I met her, and I got her on the Chase Sapphire Preferred, which is super exciting. We're going Chase Trifecta here, guys. Honestly, I really enjoy traveling the world. It's so much fun to try and experience other people's cultures, eat delicious food, and just see new things. So if you wanna fund my dreams, hit that subscribe button because I'm trying to get to 1,000. And I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. So have a good day. Take it easy.